Day 336. Day rating is an 8. It was just one of those new. Stop shaking. It's one of those days where just have that new experience and just made the day and got up. I went to bed like at 3:30. So hearing the alarm go off was not very inviting. But knowing I was going to go see the new group, get involved with that new group was great. The new group is called Together We Live. And it's, sorry, I got right here. Live Without Boundaries. And it's just helping people get together in a community to help other people run. And a lot of it is people that are in a wheelchair to help find someone to help give them that running experience. So you run with them, you alternate people if there's enough, and you just go for. Today was a 5-mile run, so that was great. And I got paired up with my person, and I had another guy there. Yeah, Caleb and me and Caleb just chatted a bit about why we're there. And that was part of the deal today. He said take a few pictures on the run, and then do a video that's less than 30 seconds about why you're here today to volunteer and to help out. So we did that. Had a great time with our running buddy, and it just made a world of difference for I think the whole day. Even that perspective of why we run, why we're there. It was just really altogether like a beautiful moment. Just seeing so many people there, seeing so many people happy for everyone else to be there. The setup that they had, just the caring, the families. It was all just really just a beautiful moment and amazing to have that experience. And I hope that there's a lot more in the future. It was my first day with the group, so I'm hoping I get invited back and it's all right to show up again. I'm sure I'll get more information down the road. But that was the morning start at 8 a.m. and stayed there till about 10:30, and just wanted to help clean up, show Tim and his group that thanks for inviting, appreciates getting everything together. And they had donuts and granola bars and water and soda and coffee, and they had about 2 canopies they put up. They had a bunch of chairs. Oh my gosh, they had some hats to give away, and they gave me a hat, which is really cool. I should have brought it in, but it's in the car. And he had 4, I don't know what they're called exactly, but running wheelchairs. So they have bigger wheels, so they're easier to push. And they get more in a almost reclined position so that you're going forward and they can lean back and just not so much, drag from an aerodynamics perspective. Or not perspective, but the state. So that experience, that helpfulness to help the runners, to help the people be in a comfortable position while you run. And it was just great. Just our runner had a great time. Their family said, they're going to do this little... they have their own little thing, and every once in a while they might kick their shoe off, so be careful if they kick the shoe off. But they're going to do like a leg kick, and if you see the leg kick, it means they're having a great time. They're happy to be there. And they didn't say anything, but they gave us, I don't know how many leg kicks, about every half mile we got like a leg kick, and just, I don't know, it was just very gratifying to be there in that moment, to share that running experience with someone who appreciated it, and kind of give back to the running community. To have other people have that experience was just amazing, and it just literally lifted up my day. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't even know if I'm describing it fully, and it's definitely something you have to be there to experience and feel out. When I know everyone there had their own reasons, and it was amazing hearing some of their stories, how they got involved, how long they've been helping. Buddy Paul was there, and he was saying he's been there for 15 to 18 years, I believe, and how he got started, and how it just made a world of his difference from going from what can I do, what can I achieve, how fast can I go, to a community perspective, like how can we help, how can I bring joy to these other people, how can I include more people into this event. It was just, I wish I could quote more of what he said. He was just had a lot to say over the years, and put it all together in one story it'd be tough to do. But it was great hearing that side, hearing another perspective, and hearing how many great experiences he had, not only training with them, but going to races with them and finishing these races and being part of their lives was an amazing, amazing feeling. And I stayed there to try to thank Tim. Thanks for letting me come to this event. I appreciate it. I'd like to come to more. Gave him like a big hug and he said, "Thanks, man. I really appreciate you having you out here. It's a pleasure. It's definitely would like to come back, and thank you for putting this all together. And I think everyone here is very appreciative of you." So help them take down everything, put everything in his truck, load up, get ready to go, and then headed out. Came back and just had that extra feeling of love in my heart, and came back, gave the pup a big hug, was playing with her a bit, and decided to be a good day to have breakfast. So we had some hash browns and turkey bacon. Pup had some turkey bacon, a little bit of hash browns. I don't really salt it or put any pepper on it. I just cook the hash browns. I know that's weird, but that's the way I like the hash browns. So that's what I had, and we just sit down for an hour, watch the show, and just soaked in the day. Took a shower, and came over here, took a nap for an hour, woke up, talked to my mom. Mom was a little bit worried because her mom and dad, so my grandma and grandpa on her side have COVID and a little bit older, so they were worried that it would be a very devastating thing for them. But they said as of Friday, they started to feel better. So that's really good to hear. My mom was definitely having a hard time the last couple of days, so she just wanted to call and let me know, and I think just talk about it a little bit more, which I think it's needed. She was definitely scared and nervous, but she seemed to be a little chipper the more we can kind of talk about it and say they are recovering, they're doing better. So we have to think that that's going to continue to happen. So let's put our thoughts and energy in that and hope for the best. Let me just talk a little bit more, just how the day was going. She asked about my day. I told her about the run, so she really excited about that. And I just sent over the pictures to the group for Tim. I can't remember the name. Together We Live group. So he had the 2 pictures we took in the video, and that was the day. I mean, the highlight of it, the most meaningful, just really sat in there. Still thinking about it. I'm excited for the next time. But as of right now, I gotta do one more set of push-ups, read the book, call it a night, get ready for work tomorrow. And that's it. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.